What if Nigeria came dangerously close to losing its president? Not through an election, not through illness, but through a secret assassination plot. What if those accused were not rebels hiding in the forest, but serving military officers, powerful political figures, and even a Nollywood actor? And what if, while all this was unfolding, the government publicly insisted that nothing was wrong? This is not fiction. This is not a movie. This is the story of how Nigeria narrowly escaped one of the gravest threats to its democracy since the return to civilian rule. Please, before we go deeper, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it. Stories like this shape our democracy, and silence only protects power. Now, let's begin. In September 2025, something unusual happened inside Nigeria's military. A seventh officer, whose name had not been publicly disclosed, made a decision that would change the course of the country. Disturbed by secret meetings, coded conversations, and discussions that went far beyond routine grievances, the officer approached the then Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede. According to investigative reports by Premier Times, the officer feared that silence could later make him complicit in treason. Almost at the same time, the State Security Service (SSS) was independently gathering intelligence pointing to the same conclusion. Some serving officers were allegedly planning to destabilize Nigeria's democratic order. The Director General of the SSS, Oluwatosin Ajayi, personally briefed General Oluyede. Two intelligence streams, one alarming conclusion: Nigeria had a serious problem. What followed was not loud or dramatic, no emergency broadcast, no public alert. Instead, the Nigerian Army, the SSS, and the Defense Intelligence Agency (DIA) launched a covert joint operation aimed at stopping the plot before it reached execution. On 30th September 2025, as President Bola Tinubu traveled to Imo State for an official engagement, unaware of the danger, the operation went live. Arrests were made across the country. Serving military officers, civilian collaborators, key suspects quietly taken into custody. To the public, defense headquarters described the arrest as routine disciplinary investigations involving indiscipline and breach of service regulations. But investigators were uncovering something far more serious. As investigations deepened, intelligence officials uncovered an alleged plan that went beyond a simple coup. According to multiple security sources cited by Premier Times, the conspirators allegedly planned a coordinated assassination of Nigeria's top political leadership. The alleged target included President Bola Tinubu, Vice President Kashi Shettima, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, and Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas. Investigators say the plot involved tracking movements through informants and striking simultaneously while detaining senior military commanders to prevent resistance. The proposed execution date was set to be October 25th, 2025. Nigeria was running out of time. Once the initial arrest was concluded, President Tinubu was formally briefed. Sources say the seriousness of the intelligence shocked the presidency. Soon after, a rare decision followed. Nigeria cancelled the October 1st Independence Day military parade, citing security concerns. A special investigative panel led by Major General Emmanuel Udedenyi, the Chief of Defense Intelligence, was immediately constituted. More arrests followed. At one point, a detained soldier reportedly escaped custody, only to be re-arrested later by the SSS in Bauchi. By internal estimates, at least 36 military and civilian suspects became linked to the investigation. According to exclusive reports by Sahara reporters, those detained include senior officers led by an army brigadier general. The full list of detainees reportedly include 1 brigadier general, 2 colonels, 5 lieutenant colonels, 1 wing commander Air Force equivalent of lieutenant colonel, 8 majors, 1 lieutenant commander Navy equivalent of major, 2 squadron leaders, 5 captains, 1 lieutenant. Also in detention were 10 non-commissioned officers, including a warrant officer, 5 sergeants, 1 corporal, and 2 lance corporal. A police inspector, Ahmed Ibrahim, was also listed among the detainees. The breadth of ranks raised alarm within security circles. This was not a fringe rebellion. It cut across the military hierarchy. Among the civilians arrested was Stanley Amandi, a Nollywood actor and former chairperson of the Enugu State chapter of the Actors Guild of Nigeria. Amandi was arrested over his alleged role in the plot to overthrow President Bola Tinubu's government. While authorities have not publicly detailed his specific role, intelligence source says civilian collaborators were crucial for logistic, coordination, and influence. His arrest shattered assumptions. This was not just a military conspiracy, it was a network. One of the most sensitive revelations involves squadron leader Noel Godday Zuzu, a serving officer of the Nigerian Air Force. Zuzu was detained by the Defense Intelligence Agency for his alleged involvement in the coup plot. According to Sahara reporters, Zuzu was attached to Nigerian Air Force Camp Abuja before his arrest on October 4, 2025. He is a graduate of Federal Polytechnic, Nekede. He hails from Agudama in Bayelsa State. Military source told Sahara reporters that Zuzu is a relative of former Bayelsa State Governor Timipre Sylva and allegedly joined the Air Force through that connection. One source stated, he is a relative of Sylva. I think he is his nephew, though I'm not entirely sure, but they are relative. Zuzu was listed as number 17 on the exclusive list of 36 detainees. His case intensified political scrutiny of the investigation. The investigation took on a major political dimension when military operatives raided the Matiama, Abuja residence of Timipre Sylva, former Bayelsa State Governor and former Minister of State for Petroleum Resources. Sylva later confirmed the raid but denied any involvement in a coup plot, describing the allegations as politically motivated. He said he was abroad for medical treatment. As of now, Sylva has not been charged in relation to the coup plot. He is, however, being separately investigated by the EFCC over an alleged $14.8 billion fraud, an unrelated case. The EFCC has declared him wanted in that separate investigation. 2 investigations, 1 unresolved political shadow. Sahara reporters further revealed that while Zuzu is from Bayelsa and 1 Captain A. Yusuf is from Osun State, the remaining 33 detainees are largely from northern states, including the FCT. Families of some detainees have raised serious concern. Spouses told Sahara reporters they were denied access to lawyers, kept uninformed of transfer between detention facility, barred from visits, held in prolonged incommunicado detention. This claim has sparked growing concern among human rights observers. For weeks, the military denied that a coup plot existed, but on January 26, 2026, Defense Headquarters formally acknowledged that allegations of plotting to overthrow the government were among the findings against some detainees. Those inducted, the military said, would be tried under the Army Force Act. The denial phase ended, reality set in. This is not just the story of a failed coup, it is a warning about deep grievances within the armed force, civilian influence networks, intelligence acting just in time, and a culture of delayed transparency. Nigeria survived, but narrowly. Democracy was saved not by luck alone, but by one officer's choosing to speak. That should concern us all. This was the coup Nigeria never saw, but almost lived through. The real question is not whether it happened. The real question is, why must change to ensure it never happens again? If this analysis helped you understand what really unfolded, subscribe, like, and share this video. Leave your thoughts in the comments, because democracy survives when citizens stay informed. This is not just history, this is a warning, and it deserves to be heard.